आप हाथी देखा है? कितना बड़ा हाथी? कैसा दिखता है?
काला काला।
आपका दोस्त है कि दुश्मन? दुश्मन क्यों?
घर भांगता है।
For me, it's always in the back of my mind. Elephants, elephants. I just love them for whatever reason.
I find it very interesting reading reports from India where elephants appear to be becoming so aggressive.
पत्थर में देखते काला हो जाता है। अभी तो इधर के देखने से नहीं होगा, इधर को और बचाने जाना होगा। इधर है यही करता है, वो लोग भी आता है, इधर से भी आता है, तो छोड़कर भाग नहीं हुआ।
The animal is only scared of you. It is trying to tell you something which you are unable to understand. And you are interpreting that interaction or that language as a conflict.
Because you're dealing with elephants rather than rabbits, people get killed.
ये तोड़ा था सब बेड़ा उड़ा, अभी नया उठाया।
तो ये बांस का बनाएगा तो फिर भाग देगा।
ऐसा पैसा वैसा नहीं है, गरीब आदमी हाजिरा करके खाता है, जो है उससे बनाना है।
अब तो सब भगवान बोल के पूजा नहीं करता है गणेश की।
I've seen people receiving blessing from elephants in the temples. It's the same also in Bhutan. People revere elephants as equivalent to that of Buddha.
उधर पूरा घर द्वार कुछ भी नहीं है, पूरा नुकसान किया है, पूरा खत्म किया है घर। देखने से घूर के आने से खाना खाने मन नहीं जाता है, ऐसे हालात हुआ है।
Villages belong to you. You are human being. I represent the elephants. Give my habitat back to me.
एक रात को 12 ठो ना 13 ठो और उधर एक दिन में उधर भागा 9 ठो, फिर उस गांव में भागा, वहाँ भागा होगा कि जानी, वो तो गलती नहीं किया।
Of course, we can't sit down and talk to the elephants, so we have to imagine what would their grievances be, what would their problem, and we have to try and incorporate that.
उस पर जोंटा खुशी करें उठाए पा रहा है ना, हमने तो कारक नहीं पर हमने के तो मुख कर बोली है मरम लागेल देखले से।
We're not always very good at that because on the whole we're rather selfish species and we're not always very generous.
यहाँ उमान के जगह नहीं के बोल के हमने नहीं जाए कहाँ रहा भाई, हमने के तो जगह लगी।
Due to human settlements, due to laying of railway tracks, quarrying, these few of the corridors got blocked. So
Elephants, collectively and perhaps individually, are suffering from a kind of the anger that is a post-traumatic stress.
train track going through Deeporbil has been, from 2004 rather, has been responsible for over 16 elephant deaths. When an occurrence happens, there are numerous elephants which are hurt and then they go back to the forest and which are never accounted for.
What always amazes me in India and rather overwhelms me is the sheer scale of human numbers. I find it astonishing and shocking.
We are already almost 8 billion, and in India itself we are 1.3 billion. How much population this land can carry? We have to talk about it.
If India succeeds in developing in the way that it is intending, then the world has a problem, and India, of course, has a problem.
Enough is enough. The human population is growing beyond, every limit. We talk of carrying capacity of a national park in terms of elephant, in terms of rhino. We never talk of carrying capacity of this land. If we allow the human population to grow exponentially, that way we are growing, definitely we will destroy the forest.
And you look into the eye of an elephant, And I had this sense that you're looking into the sort of wisdom of not just of years, but millennia. And it kind of, the depth, you know, that there was a feeling of this enormously wise and intelligent animal.
India without elephants is meaningless. Elephant is your image. So to improve your image of the country, you have to improve the image of the welfare requirements of your elephant.
They are the flagship species. Elephants represent a healthy earth.
We're living out of balance with nature. So we as conservationists need to give nature the chance to hang in there. You know, don't extinguish completely until the world manages to get human numbers under control.
Live and let live. That is conservation. If we understand that, we will not encroach upon the forest. We will not destroy the forest, because we should know that the forests are required by the inhabitants of the forest.
Just because a forest is remote, it doesn't mean that what goes on there doesn't affect all of us. And I think when it comes to education to people in the cities, we still have to get over there and make sure that our kids know, first of all, not to use more than they need, and secondly, that these decisions that you may see on TV or you may see that seem far away do in the end affect us.
I believe we're not too late for Asian elephants. In some countries it's too late, but not in India, not in Bhutan, at least, and some other countries. So I've made it a big part of my life, and you know, for me it's always in the back of my mind, elephants, elephants. I just love them for whatever reason.
Striking a balance, bringing a sustainable solution for human-elephant conflict, that worries me sometimes. Will there be a solution?
To me, there is no conflict as such. There is an interaction, and the onus lies with us humans who have destroyed their habitat to interpret it correctly so that the animal gets a free passage.
You have robbed me 60% of the elephant habitat. Give my space back to me. That is my single wish.